Hey everyone, my name is Braden Larson.
And my name is Caitlin Kearney. Welcome to the 14th episode of Vervecast.
Other episodes of our broadcast can be found on our website, thevervnews.com, and on our YouTube channel, The Verve Newspaper.
In this episode, we'll be covering the new juice bar, Eden,
and triathlete Tyler Kovak.
Vervecast starts now.
Our first story covers Eden, one of the newest additions to downtown Woodstock.
Eden is owned by King's parents, Chris and Stephanie Beck.
Let's hear more about it from Kate Bowman.
Thanks, Braden. Eden, a juice bar in downtown Woodstock, recently opened in the summer of 2021. Owners Chris and Stephanie Beck strive to cater to active lifestyles.
We want an atmosphere that people can come into and feel comfortable and feel welcomed, and to have that friendly atmosphere. Eden wants to give back in every way possible. We want to serve the community in whatever way that we can. And so we just absolutely love Woodstock.
The environment at Eden is not only inviting to their customers, but also supportive of their employees.
We feel like if we are able to bless our staff, and our staff will bless our staff will bless our customers, and our customers will hopefully go out and bless the community more broadly as well.
It's been super easy to form relationships because all the girls here are super duper friendly, and you're kind of like establishing teamwork by cooperating and stuff with each other, and it's like a really close environment.
After some health challenges, Mrs. Beck made a lifestyle change and began to eat more cleanly. Mr. and Mrs. Beck saw that Woodstock also needed clean, organic options and worked to bring a healthy menu to the community.
We'd find ourselves traveling out to Alpharetta or Roswell or different areas to find juice bars or juices, smoothies, etc. And so we said, you know what, if we have this need in our community and for our family, others in the community must have it as well. So why not bring it home to Woodstock?
Many recipes at Eden come straight from the Beck household.
If you look at the menu, it's all a representation of things that we enjoy. If I think about one example would be the Goliath. That's the smoothie we make at home. But also you have avocado toast, the chia pudding, the chess bowl. Those are staple breakfast items for us as well. And so we just really wanted to bring kind of what we enjoy at home and the nutritional things that we eat at home onto the menu for the community as well.
The business has been very successful, serving up to 175 customers a day.
I think God's hand is all over it. I think He has allowed us to be blessed in this way. I think Eden is also successful because the community needed something like this. The community did not have clean, organic food, and so I think when we brought this, the community desired it so badly that's why we're successful, is because it was a need. And just like any entrepreneur, any business, you find a need and you solve the problem.
Thanks to the Beck family, the Woodstock community is now enjoying the new juice bar. Back to you, Braden.
Be sure to stop by and check it out if you haven't already.
A juice bar is such a great addition to downtown Woodstock. Next up is Melissa Cripp with triathlete Tyler Kovak.
Thanks, Caitlin. Freshman Tyler Kovak is ranked 13th in the nation as a youth elite triathlete. She's worked hard since a young age and continues to do so.
I started competing as a triathlete when I was probably age 7. Even though my first race, I wasn't really allowed to because I had training wheels, but they let me in. And my dad did triathlon since he was 25, and so to this day we still train together, and he helps prepare me for the races.
The strenuous competition, which includes swimming, biking, and running, requires complete concentration, so Tyler makes sure to prepare thoroughly.
I like to prepare physically and mentally because to mentally race, it's pretty hard because 6 times a year you have to do all out and go as fast as you can. So mentally, I check out the course online, and when I'm there for course preview on Friday, I make sure that the place I might be staying on the beach doesn't have any holes in it, because when you run into the water, sometimes the water what's called height changes, and so you have to when to dive in when you're running. And then physically, I try to stay away from sugar for a whole week and try to just eat clean.
To train for the races, Tyler runs 4 times a week and swims and bikes twice a week. Her favorite activity, however, is biking. She currently practices with the Knights volleyball team and plans to join the school's swim and track teams later.
My favorite component is probably the biking, even though it's one of the hardest because it's very technical. In the race, we bike in packs. Everybody's wheels are inches away from each other. So if one person breaks or something, it can wipe out the whole pack. But I like it because if you're the leader, it's easiest to get into transition, start off in the run. But the hardest is probably the run because it's every man for himself.
Tyler competes in 6 races in a year, 5 of which determine who will qualify for nationals. She is trained across 6 different states, which has led her to make many friends across the nation.
I enjoy just the grit of it and the endurance, and I love racing with friends. I get to meet so many new people, and I like just pushing through, and it also teaches me a lot of stuff like positive self-talk that I can use in my everyday life, and it's just overall just a really fun sport.
Tyler enjoys pressing on with others towards the finish line.
Another thing I like about triathlons is that everybody's going through the exact same thing. Like, everybody's like pushing their limit. Everybody's extremely nervous before the race. Like, some people take nerves differently. Some people don't talk. Some people talk a lot. And it's just fun to see everybody and how they do.
Next year, Tyler will move up to the 16 to 18 age group, which requires her to race twice as far. Back to you, Caitlin.
Wow, Tyler is extremely talented.
Absolutely. Well, that's all we have for today, Knights. Thank you for watching.
Remember, you can find all things Vervecast on our website, thevervnews.com, our YouTube channel, or by scanning the QR codes in our printed issue.
Also, be sure to read more about the topics we covered today and others in issue 1 of our paper. And remember,
The Verve is your voice.